Good morning and happy Wednesday to you. So, if everyone can please stand up and remember, friends, that left is green and right is red. And which hand goes over your heart? Right hand facing the flag. And let's begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All righty, friends, really quickly before we move on to recitation, I want to go over what we're learning about this week in uh, science. So, of course, we are learning about the water cycle. And the way the water cycle goes is it starts off with the accumulation, which means, for example, this could be like a puddle of water, say it rained, and the sun warms up this water, okay? And as the water starts to dry up, it starts the process of evaporation. And what that means is these little vapors that we cannot see are going up, okay, because the sun is warming them up, and it comes over here to a cloud, which is called condensation. And what happens when this cloud gets full of all these water vapors, when it gets super duper full, the cloud gets so big and so out of room that we end up having what is called precipitation. And precipitation is rain, okay? And then it all starts all over again. It goes to the big puddle, or this could even be a body of water, like say an ocean or a river. And it's just the same process over and over and over. Okay, so make sure that you know the water cycle process. All righty, friends, so here we go. Very first thing we do with recitation is the title and the author. Your hands are at your sides, in your pockets, or behind your back. And what kind of voice should you have? Yes, a normal voice that is projected. Remember, we shouldn't be speaking like rabbits. We should not be speaking like robots. Speaking like a mouse. All right, remember, a projected voice means wherever you are standing and you're giving your recitation, anyone should be able to hear you from anywhere around the room, okay? And your eyes should be where? On the audience, and the audience's eyes should be on you. Remember, friends, that now that we're doing recitation during live session, part of your grade is also being a great participant. That means if you are an audience member, you have to be respectful while the person is doing their recitation. Okay? All right, so here we go. The Pilgrims Came by Annette Wynne. The pilgrims came across the sea and never thought of you and me. And yet it's very strange the way we think of them Thanksgiving Day. We tell their story, old and true, of how they sailed across the blue and found a new land to be free and built their homes quite near the sea. Every child knows well the tale of how they bravely turned the sail and journeyed many a day and night to worship God as they thought right. And then, of course, you will take your bow and your classmates will give you a round of applause. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get started on morning meeting. But before I forget, friends, today is the kickoff for our dance off, okay? And that is a fundraiser that is going to help the teacher fund, also to get some resources for science. Just let your parents know that, and I'm going to be sending an email today if your parents haven't joined yet, okay? So just let them know, hey, Mom, Dad, today the dance off kicks off. And that's why I'm wearing this cool, awesome shirt today. This shirt reads, learning is a great adventure, right? So that's our kickoff shirt. Alrighty, friends, so here we go. So today, if you were here yesterday, our student of the day was Corwin, okay? So if you were here today it would be Roy J. So I would have said, Roy, come on down. And the very, very first thing Roy would do would be turn the clock to morning, because we don't come to school in the afternoon. So he'd turn the clock to morning. And then, of course, he'd write his name. But Roy's not here. But you know what? I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to write Roy's name here. Okay. Because we got to get in the habit of doing this for when you guys return, right? Okay, so there's Roy J. Okay. And then Mrs. Harrell would give Roy a sticker. And then she would say, she'd give him the pointer and say, all right, Roy, you are on. And then Roy would say, this whole thing is called a, and we would say calendar. And this is called a month. And what month are we in? November. And what word is in November? No. And this here is called the year. And what year are we in? 2020. Now, friends, if yesterday was Tuesday, then that means that today is Wednesday. But let's just double check. We have, let me move this back a tad. All right, so we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So today is Tuesday. And friends, we have a number day, Missy. So let's count and see what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we don't know yet if we have an A, B, C pattern or if we have an A, B, C, D. But today we will find out. So we are looking for the number 4. Ta-da! So let's look here, friends. It appears that we have an A, B, C pattern. Yeah. All right. Now, before we write today's date, there are 3 things we need to write. We need to write the month, the date, and the year. Please tell me again what it is we need to write. The month, the date, and the year. So let's go ahead and write today's month, but I'm going to need you to help me with the letters, okay? So the very, very first one is capital N, O, V, E, M, oh, don't forget those monkey tails, B, E, and finally an R, November. And then I'm going finger space. And what digit am I going to write? Yeah, I'm going to write a 4. Followed by, yep, a comma is a comma number. No, silly, it is a space. And please give me the digits in the year. 2, 0, 2, 0. All right, really quickly, look again. I want you to see how I am writing. I start my capital letters from the top all the way to the bottom. All of my lowercase letters are below the dotted line. My numbers start from the top all the way to the bottom. So make sure that is how you are writing. I shouldn't be seeing floating letters or floating numbers. Do you guys know what floating letters and floating numbers are? No? All right, well, let me show you really quickly. So this is floating letters, okay? So I'm going to use my name. That's floating letters. Does that look correct? Oh my goodness, friends, that does not look good. That's like, yikes, what is going on, Mrs. Harrow? First, she's like straight, then whoop, she kind of fell off. Then she started flying up, and then she's okay. Then she goes down, goes back up and down. That is, Let me show you how it should look. These kinds of things are very important for us to see. All right, so let's look here really quickly. Okay, look at the top one. The top one has floating letters, and look at the one on the bottom. Which one looks nicer? Yep, this one right here, friends. This is like, yay, yay, yay. This one's like, boo, no. And this one is crying. And here's a puddle of how much that this one has cried. Okay, now I'm going to show you floating numbers. So let me erase this one. This is very, very important, friends. Okay, if it wasn't, I wouldn't be taking time showing you this. These are floating numbers. Yikes! Look at that! Oh my goodness! Does that look like these type of numbers? Oh my gosh! Let's do it the correct way. And remember, friends, why do you come to kindergarten? To learn, absolutely. And since we are in the second quarter now, we should start to be getting really well at our writing. All right, so look at my numbers now. You see how my numbers are from top to bottom? They're not floating all over the place. So this one here, oh yeah, this is like, what is going on here? And this one is, yay, 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 yay. All right, so if you have floating letters and floating numbers, it's time for you to really start practicing staying in the lines, okay? All right, so here we go. Let's move on. All righty, friends. So let's go ahead and read today's date together. Okay, so here we go. Today's date is Wednesday, November 4th, 2020. Now, friends, if yesterday we were here 59 days, what would today be? 60? Yikes. All right, please help me draw out Mr. Tens and Mrs. Ones. So here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, I'll stop. Ay, ay, ay. Do I need any Mrs. Ones? No? All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and graph our number on our days in school graph. So really, really quickly, let's see how many Mr. 10s we have. So what is 3 plus 3? 3 plus 3 is 6. Look at this. Let me show you a different way. What is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 plus 1. What is 5 plus 1? Yeah, 6. What is 1 plus 5? Yeah, 6. It's still 6. All right, so let's go ahead and write that number 6 right here in our tens column. And what about in Mrs. One's column? Am I going to write anything? No, there are no Mrs. Ones today. So let's go ahead and see if our days in school tag matches our days in school graph. So let's see. Do we have 6 Mr. 10s? Do we have 0 Mrs. Ones? So how many days have we been in school? 60 days. That is a whole lot of days, friends, but we still have plenty of days left together. All right, it is time for our mystery bag. Dun, dun, dun. Now, if you haven't yet, please turn on your morning brain. So here we go, and go ahead and listen to my clues. So friends, today in my mystery bag, I first placed 4 duck cubes in my mystery bag. So picture 4 of those in your mind. I then placed 4 more duck cubes in my mystery bag. I would like to know how many duck cubes are in my bag. Now listen again. So today in my mystery bag, I placed 4 duck cubes in there. So picture that in your mind. I then placed 4 more duck cubes. I want to know how many duck cubes are in my mystery bag. I want you to think about it. Slaka, how many are in my mystery bag? Slaka says 8. I don't know. Thumbs up if you agree with her. Thumbs down if you say, no, there's not 8. So what do you think? Oh, I'm seeing a lot of thumbs up. I don't know. Let's count and find out. See if Slaka is correct. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 duck cubes. Slaka is correct. Please give her a round of applause. Ding, 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 ding. Woohoo! Great job, Slaka. Wow, that was fantastic. Alrighty, now let's go ahead and use our coin cup. Coin cup, coin cup. And in our coin cup, we have some coins. And what coin do we have in our coin cup? What coin do we have, Jose? We have a penny. And a penny is worth how much, Roy? How much is a penny worth? Okay, a penny is worth 1 cent. And Reese, when we count pennies, we count by? We count by ones. So please help me. But wait a minute. Don't count ahead of me. Don't start to count until you hear the penny drop in the cup. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 cents. So let's go ahead and write 19 cents in my coin cup. So how do I write 19 cents? Okay, I heard a 9 and a 1 and a cent sign. Is that 19 cents? Gwen, is that 19 cents? Why not? Why is that not 19 cents? So I have to put my 1 here first? All right, friends, so really quickly, remember, when you read your numbers, you read your numbers from left to right, left to right. Never, ever, ever read your numbers from right to left, right to left. The only numbers you can read left to right and right to left are the numbers. Say them with me. Remember, these are very, very special numbers. 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, and 99. And how come? Why can we read them left to right and right to left? How come, Alexandria? Yeah, they are the same number. So if you read this number from left to right, that says 91 cents. Do we have 91 cents in this cup? Oh my gosh, I wouldn't even be able to hold it. It'd be so heavy. So remember, friends, always make sure to read them from left to right. So Gwen says I have to put the 1 first, followed by the 9. All right, great job, friends. So let's go ahead and count by tens. Yesterday, we did a small mini assessment on that. And most of you did like 100%. Tomorrow, actually today, friends, what do you mean tomorrow? Today, I have 3 friends that are going to do their counting by tens, right? Okay, so here we go. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. When Reese did his counting by tens, my gosh, he was green speed. He was so fast. Yeah, I was like, wow, that was super duper fast. That made me dizzy. All right, just kidding, Reese. We're going to count by 5s. When we get here, are we stopping? No, we will keep going. So here we go. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. All right, here we go, counting by 2s. So cheerleaders, everybody get up, show me your energy, because remember, yesterday during systematic phonics, some of you weren't really great cheerleaders. So I want to see all that excitement, all that energy. I know you all have it. All right, so here we go. I'm not going to tell you what the response is. You should already know. Cheerleaders, ready? Listos. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Who do we appreciate? Kindergartners, kindergartners. Now you guys jump for me because I can't. Yay, kindergartners. That was fantastic, my friends. Wow, I can't believe how quick you guys caught on to counting by 2s. And just to remember, when we count by 2s, friends, those are even numbers, and we have to count 0 because 0 is part of the even numbers, but not when we do our cheer, okay? Alrighty, friends, I gotta go now. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Do your lesson and bring your math paper with you. All right, see you in a bit, friends. Bye.